Hey, it's Maddie.
And it's Caressa.
You're not watching the Disney Channel right now.
You're listening to
Dreadfully Twisted.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Hello.
We are back.
Yes, we are.
Again.
Dreadfully Twisted's back.
Tell your friends.
We didn't sing it this time.
I know.
We should.
We should.
Okay, let's go. How do we do it?
Yes, he's back.
Back again. Dreadfully Twisted's back. Tell your friends, and family.
And family.
We know you guys love it.
Yes.
If you don't, then sorry. We love it.
We do.
I'm all hyper right now. I had coffee, so it's late. Well, not late, but it's like 9 o'clock and I had coffee.
It is spooky season.
Woo! I love spooky season.
Me too. Any updates?
No, I haven't really checked, to be
No?
honest. No. Yeah.
Come on, ghosties. Just say hello is all.
Just don't actually say it.
Yeah, don't actually say it.
Say it with, like, moving stuff,
Yeah.
not talking. Thanks.
Flicker a light or something.
Well, that could just happen because my lights flicker all the time because my house is old.
That's true. That could
My
happen.
house was built in 1910, so it's old.
Or it could be saying hello. The world may never know.
It was funny because earlier, whenever I was trying to, because I told you I was watching somebody play a scary game, like on Twitch.
Yeah.
And I was actually trying to watch somebody's stream from last night because I missed it and I wanted to watch it last night.
Mm-hmm.
So I put that on because like nobody else was on playing anything like interesting. So I was trying to put it on, but like the sound wasn't working, and then the TV was like messing up, and then I just went to the screen saying, this screen's not available right now, and I was just like, seriously? And then Jeremy's like, the ghost is messing with it. I was like, probably. So I just restarted like the TV, and then it started working. It was like really weird. But I was like, he was joking, but I'm like, I think you believe in ghosts, don't you, Squidward?
Don't you, Squidward?
I think you're starting to, Squidward.
Well, my mom's watch randomly changed backgrounds today, and you have to do it through the app, and like nobody.
Oh my god,
It's so weird.
that's crazy. Oh wait, I do have something. So you know how like the one time I was here and I got that weird Snapchat notification saying something from my dad?
Yeah.
It happened again.
Oh my gosh.
On October
really?
15th.
Oh my gosh.
Like, that's weird.
That is.
I'm just like, he's saying hi to me right now.
It is. Aw. Also, your pants are adorable.
Thank you.
You know,
I was like, I have so many Halloween leggings, so I was like, I'll just cycle through them. And then I did Halloween nails,
oh, so cute.
but they're already starting to peel.
I know. I can't stand it. Literally every time I do my nails, they peel in like a day.
Well, these
two.
are stickers. Normally they last a long time, but I
Yeah.
think my problem was I did them and didn't put a clear coat over it right away,
Mhm.
and I think that's what messed it up.
Yeah.
But yeah,
They're still cute.
thank you. Do you have any spooky updates or anything?
Nope.
Sad.
Yeah. But I do have a spooky episode today.
Ooh.
I have 3.
Ooh.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Oh, okay. These are mind-boggling.
Okay.
You've probably heard of this one, the first one that I have on here. The other 2, probably not. So yeah.
I'm excited.
I've told you about this first one. So
Okay.
but yeah, you might remember. Okay. Let's get into
Is it sad?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of them are sad. They're also like, WTH is wrong with you. Literally, anger. And we don't like these people.
Okay.
So yeah.
So we hate them.
Yeah. You'll see. So the first story we have is about the Candyman.
Oh my god, yes.
AKA the man who killed Halloween.
I remember you telling me about this one.
Not a lot of information seems to exist about Ronald Clark O'Brien's early life. But, other than this that I'm about to tell you right now. He was born on October 19th, 1944. He lived with Daneen, his wife, in Deer Park, Texas. That's a pretty name.
It reminds me of the water.
The what?
The water.
The water.
Deer Park water.
Yeah. No, I mean her name, Daneen.
Oh.
Deer Park.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
That is a pretty name. I'm just on another planet right now. I don't know, right?
It's the coffee.
Probably, honestly. Jeez. Can I get it together? I don't know.
Let's see if we can rehinge. Who knows?
Like I said, I'm like hyper, so please bear with me.
They had 2 children, Timothy in 1966 and Elizabeth in 1969. Ronald worked as an optician. Yeah, optician.
Normally, I'm the one who can't pronounce things.
At Texas State Optical in Sharpstown, Houston. He was a deacon for the Second Baptist Church, also singing in the choir and being in charge of the local bus program. On Halloween 1974, Ronald and another parent took Timothy, Elizabeth, and 2 other children trick-or-treating in Pasadena, Texas.
Oh no.
Darn it. Upon visiting a particular house where there did not appear to be anyone home, the group moved on. Ronald stayed behind in case somebody answered the door. He quickly caught back up with them, holding 5 pixie sticks. According to him, the homeowner was simply taking their time to respond. He gave 1 pixie stick each to the children before giving the final one to a child who was not part of the group. When it began to rain, the trick-or-treating was cut short and the group headed back to their homes. Before bed, Timothy asked if he could eat some of his candy. His parents agreed, and he started with the pixie stick.
No. It's gonna make me not like pixie sticks. I love them. At least I did whenever I was a kid. I don't know if I like them now.
I know, I haven't had one in years.
Yeah, I'm now thinking about it. I was like, I haven't had one in probably 15 years.
I know.
Been a very long time. You're good.
Not long afterwards, he complained that the candy tasted unusually bitter. Ronald helped his son wash away the taste by giving him Kool-Aid. Timothy began having stomach pains, running to the bathroom where he started vomiting and convulsing.
Oh no.
No, I got the zoomies.
The cats.
Sorry if you hear some trampling. That is the kitties that have the zoomies.
They're just playing.
Yeah. He went limp in his father's arms and sadly died on the way to the hospital.
Oh no.
A pathology report revealed that the pixie sticks had been laced with potassium cyanide.
Oh my god.
The wrappers had been opened and poisoned before being resealed with a stapler. Yeah. What is wrong with you?
I have no words.
Also, this is what started the whole world being paranoid about their kids' candy being laced.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, there's razor blades and stuff in them and stuff, and they said to make sure you check it for stuff.
I think there was a razor blade found in one time.
I think so, yeah.
That's the only story I've ever heard about it.
Yeah.
The panic is literally everywhere about it.
Yeah.
Or at least it was. I don't know if it still is. Probably.
I would think so, yeah. I remember whenever I went trick-or-treating, my parents would always check my candy and make sure it was fine.
If it wasn't open, I'd be like...
Yeah,
I mean, if it was open.
You would throw it away, yeah.
Timothy had consumed enough poison to have killed 2 adults. Fortunately, Elizabeth and the other 3 children had not eaten their pixie sticks. Timothy's murder prompted an uproar in their community, with numerous parents bringing their children's Halloween candy to police in fear that it may be poisoned.
And you said this happened in when? 1970? Or 80?
74.
74.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. I knew it was 70-something.
Yeah, I knew too. I was like, I remember you saying it was in the 70s. I just couldn't remember.
Yeah. It seemed as if a stranger had been handing out poisoned candy with the sole intention of killing as many children as possible. This was initially believed by the police, but it did not take long for suspicion to fall upon Ronald. He could not remember which house he got the pixie sticks from, despite the fact that the group had only visited a few homes across 2 streets before it started raining. None of the houses the group had visited that evening had been handing out pixie sticks. To top it all off, the owner of the house, whom Ronald claimed to have only seen his arm, which he described as hairy.
Okay, very descriptive.
Oh, I just seen a hairy arm, sorry. Okay.
Because I think it would be really hard for you just to only see somebody's arm when you open the door.
Exactly.
So, like, give more of a description than that.
Like, why would somebody just stick their arm out and be like, here's your candy?
Yeah, like, that's kind of, like, suspicious. At that point, don't take it.
Exactly, that's weird.
And, like, at this point, like, it seems like you're just, like, saying that to cover yourself.
Exactly.
Makes you seem suspicious yourself.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Either way, this is so messed up.
Yeah. But the owner of that house was not home at the time, so yeah.
Couldn't have been them.
Couldn't have been them. It eventually turned out that Ronald was over $100,000 in debt and had taken out $10,000 life insurance policies on his children months before Timothy's death. In fact, he kept taking out life insurance policies on them, bringing the total to $60,000. His plan was to fatally poison Timothy and Elizabeth to collect their life insurance and ease his financial troubles. He gave the spare pixie sticks to the other 3 children in an attempt to cover up his tracks.
What is wrong with you?
Yep.
Oh, I'm in debt. Let me just kill my children.
What is wrong with you?
Why is that the first thing you think of?
Literally. Because he's a psychopath.
Like, what the... I just don't understand.
Same.
Like, you're supposed to have a deep love for your children where you would want nothing to ever happen to them like that, but then you do it yourself?
No.
What kind of psychopathic monster are you?
Literally. What is wrong with you? He was arrested on November 5th, 1974. Ronald maintained his innocence during his trial, but the evidence against him was too overwhelming to ignore. He had shown an unusual interest in cyanide, asking where he could purchase some and how much would be needed for a lethal dosage.
Can you even buy cyanide anyway?
Got me. Probably from, like, the dark web or something.
Like, what the... Yeah, it's just something you go around asking everybody.
Yeah. Hey, do you know where I could purchase cyanide? No question. Asking for a friend.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. What the heck?
Oh my gosh.
So messed up.
Meanwhile, his defense relied on the decades-old urban legend of a stranger handing out Halloween candy laced with deadly materials. On June 3rd, 1975, Ronald Clark O'Bryan was found guilty of his son's death, as well as 4 counts of attempted murder, and he was sentenced to death. Not long after he was convicted, his wife divorced him.
Good!
Bye! That's just freaking hilarious. He was like, what is wrong with you? You're literally a psychopath. I'm out of here.
Well, yeah, he killed her child.
God. Thank God she did that.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine, like, what she went through.
I know.
She lost a child, and then she also lost her husband, too. And lost, like, probably the image of what she thought he was.
And all those other kids that literally could have died. She literally could have lost her other, like, the daughter.
Yeah, she could have lost her whole family.
I know. While on death row, he was despised by his fellow inmates who condemned him for killing his own child. And, you know, nothing good happens to people in jail who do things to their children. So,
yeah.
Good. He deserves the worst.
Mm-hmm.
On March 31st, 1984, just after midnight, Ronald was executed by lethal injection. Goodbye.
Bye, Ronald. We don't miss you.
No. Before his execution, he continued to insist that he was innocent of any wrongdoing. I can't believe him. He's literally...
He's like, oh, I didn't do it.
No.
Okay.
Terrible person. A crowd of demonstrators gathered outside as he died, some even mockingly shouting, "Trick or treat."
Oh my God. kind of like disrespectful though, because he killed his son by trick-or-treating. And like you saying that is also kind of like, and I guess I'm taking it the wrong way maybe, but like you know what I'm saying, like
that's what I know. Whenever I read it, I was like, that could be taken such a wrong way.
Like I get it, like you're saying that to him because like, oh, he's dying now, but like it could be taken like the other way, and it could be a little like,
I know,
hard,
distasteful comment.
Like it could be taken like definitely the wrong way, and respect for Timothy, you know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
Exactly.
But I mean, I understand.
For Timothy.
I know. And how old was he? He had to have been young to be trick-or-treating.
He was 8.
So sad.
I was thinking he was 7. He was 8. Still, that's really awful. I can't.
I know, like,
what's wrong with you?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, what is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
When you said Candyman, I thought you were talking about, like, the paranormal Candyman. I said yes. Now I'm, like, overthinking it. I'm like, I did not mean to react like that. I thought you were talking about the paranormal Candyman. Like, the movie or something.
Actually, I think the next episode I want to do... Wait. I'm just trying to think of how many episodes we have until the...
Oh, I can tell you that. Because this would be our 47th.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said 47th like that. I was like, 47. 48, 49. 50 is on November 8th. So 3 weeks from now.
I'll probably have one more. I might do cryptids. Like,
ooh.
Thinking of.
Yeah, because we've only done one cryptid episode. And I only did one on the episode too.
Wendigos.
Yeah, Wendigos.
Yeah.
I think that would be a cool idea. And I guess technically the Greenbrier ghost was a cryptid, but I really don't count it as a cryptid. I mean, it was a part of like the cryptid, it was more of a ghost and a true crime case, but like, yeah.
Okay. Are we ready for story number 2?
Yes.
Okay. This one's so sad and literally could have been avoided. It makes me mad.
They all could be.
I know. Yeah, literally.
Especially this, but like the last one, like, Ronald, you could have just not did that and, you know, did something else.
Literally psychopath with him. Hate him.
You had so many other options to get out of your debt than kill your children.
Seriously. Yoshi Hattori was born in Nagoya, Japan, in Masachi Miko. Oh.
What? What happened?
Erase that. Erase that.
You didn't hear that. Just pretend you didn't.
Yeah. Yoshihiro Hattori was born in Nagoya, Japan, to Masachi and Miko Hattori. He was the second of their 3 children. When Yoshihiro was 16 years old, he arrived from Japan to Baton Rouge as a part of the American Field Service student exchange program. He resided with his host family, the Richard Haymaker family of Baton Rouge. A host family is a family that provides a home for a student or volunteer, often from another country. Just had to throw that in there because I didn't know. I kind of had an idea of what it was, but I just wanted to put what it actually was in there.
Just in case anybody else didn't too.
Yeah, they called him Yoshi, so I'm going to call him Yoshi. He's cute.
That's very cute. Reminds me of Mario. Mm-hmm. I love that.
I know. Yoshi had been a rugby player in Japan, but in the US, he signed up for a jazz dance class.
So he moved from Japan to the US for the foreign exchange? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Holly found him a bike with lights and a helmet so he could cycle to class. He was very popular at that jazz class, she said. The Haymaker's son, Webb, who was 16 at the time, said Yoshi had an enormous appetite for life and experience and tried to make friends wherever he went. The two of them attended a blues festival that September, and Yoshi was put in touch with another Japanese exchange student through some teenagers they met. A couple weeks later, they were invited to a Halloween party just northeast of Baton Rouge in the city of Central. On Saturday, October 17th, Dick and Holly Haymaker went to a movie while Webb Haymaker and Yoshi set off for the Halloween party. Yoshi was dressed as John Travolta from Saturday Night Fever. He had been watching a lot of John Travolta movies, Webb says. Webb was dressed as an ancient... Oh my gosh. That's not what that says. Oh my god.
Talking is very hard.
Talking is hard. My brain is like moving too fast for my mouth, or my mouth is moving too slow for my brain or something.
Exactly how I am every single time I talk.
Yeah. Webb was dressed as an accident victim, wearing a neck brace from a swimming pool injury earlier that summer with a few bandages for added effect. They were headed for a Halloween party, but they got turned around. This was before cell phones and GPS directions. They ended up at the wrong house, thinking it was the location of their costume party.
Oh.
It had multiple cars in the driveway and Halloween decorations. The address was also only a number off, so when they seen it, they immediately thought that they had the right place.
Oh no. Turn around, go back, go home. You don't need to go to the party that bad. Just go home.
Exactly.
Have a party at your house. Yeah. Just the two of you.
The boys knocked on the door. A woman peered out of a side door and then slammed it. Rodney Ears? I'm going to guess that's how that's pronounced. I'm not really sure. The 30-year-old supermarket butcher was told by his wife to get the gun.
Oh my god.
According to the story. Presumably, Rodney opened the door with a loaded gun. Yoshi said, "We are here for the party. We are here for the party." Rodney yelled, "Freeze." Yoshi didn't understand and kept moving forward, which is when Rodney shot him in the chest. Rodney was using a particularly lethal bullet that made it impossible for Yoshi to survive the gunshot. Webb stated he was very eager to get to the party and didn't understand, I guess, that the man had a gun. Maybe he thought it was a Halloween thing, Webb said. He was light on his feet and just sang in a very boisterous way, "We're here for the party, we're here for the party," sort of happy. That makes me so sad.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a kid. Why would you shoot him?
I know.
Ask more questions before you just pick up your gun like that. What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
I get it, you want to protect your house, but you also gotta, ask questions first before you do something like that.
Exactly. Why would you just... Ugh, that makes me so mad. As Yoshi bled out on the sidewalk, Webb ran to the house next door to get help and applied pressure to the bullet wound until he was relieved by emergency responders. Yoshi died in the ambulance 30 minutes after he was shot. The gunman claimed self-defense, and in a case that played a pivotal role in the gun violence debate and preceded stand your ground laws by more than a decade, he ultimately walked free.
That makes me so angry.
I know.
It's obviously not self-defense. Because he was just a kid, just trying to go to a Halloween party.
He literally said he's here for the party. You could say, "This is not where the party is."
Yeah, that's all you had to say.
Literally.
Not shoot him.
You literally could have said you had the wrong house.
Oh my god, I'm so heated right now.
I know, me too. This made me so mad.
I am angry.
I know. Guns are not a part of Japanese culture. Okay, wait. This was one of Yoshi's friends that wrote this.
Okay.
Guns are not a part of Japanese culture. I can only imagine Yoshi's confusion and why he made the mistake. Maybe he thought he was at the right house for the Halloween party and it was not a part of the act. And it was a part of the act. He surely did not understand the deadly situation he was facing. A man holding a gun and yelling "freeze" is so heartbreaking for me. To think that this boy, just an innocent, bright-eyed kid from Japan in a foreign country who didn't even speak the language, could get gunned down by a reckless man for doing nothing. Nothing except knocking on the wrong door. She also said Yoshi was enigmatic and physically strong. He was the class entertainment. Despite his broken English, Yoshi was so likable. He was very animated. One of his favorite tricks was to have a classmate sit on his back and do push-ups. We were amazed.
Oh.
That's so cute. None of the boys in our classes were that strong. Normally, I wouldn't have been in a class with Yoshi. He was 2 years older than me, but because it was a physical education class, our class had mixed ages. He was sweet, friendly, funny, and extroverted. He smiled a lot.
And he was like in his teens?
Yeah. Makes me so sad.
Yeah, I'm like, seriously, like I said before, like, you could have just asked more questions, not...
Yeah, he was only 16. Like, literally.
Okay, you're gonna choose self-defense for a 16-year-old. Yeah, I know we've covered cases before where 16-year-olds have committed crimes, but like, and murders, but like, he was just... what he said was, I'm here for the party, like...
I know.
Makes me so mad.
He just looks like the sweetest person, too. It's sad. Like,
oh. My heart hurts. That's so sad.
Angry.
I'm like a lot of emotions right now.
Like, why? You literally could have just said.
Yeah, Charlie Brown. He's like
licking the bag.
Yeah, he's licking my bag. He's like, I'm not doing anything. Okay.
So yeah, that one. Well, these are all awful, but yeah, that was awful. So this story makes me so mad too.
It's a theme.
It is.
The theme of our podcast.
It is. The cases that make us mad. Well, they all make me mad.
Just which case makes us mad this week?
Yeah. Also, I didn't realize, but wasn't the Black Dahlia on Halloween?
I think so. Maybe. No.
Okay, no, that was January.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it was January.
I thought it was in October. No.
Yeah.
That story really, that is like one that really got to me. That like really shivered me timbers. Really shivered the timbers.
Mm-hmm.
That was terrifying. And sad.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing the pictures for the first time and like I literally was like scarred for life.
I know we talked about that, I think last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe it was the week before. I don't know, we talked about it recently. I never want to see pictures like that.
No. But story number 3. Let me show you a picture of her.
Okay. She looks familiar.
So sweet.
She looks familiar, but yeah, she looks really sweet and really pretty. I think I might know this one.
I have like 9,000 tabs open, literally, like we were just talking about. Like,
I have like,
don't scroll.
I have like 50 open.
I always forget to.
I don't close them because I like to keep them open for like links and stuff for like cases I might cover or something. So I have like 5 million of them, or like things that I want to make, and I just have like 50 open. Yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah, same. In October 1975, Martha Elizabeth Moxley was a popular 15-year-old living with her parents, Dorothy and John David, and her brother John, in private Greenwich, Connecticut.
Connecticut's so hard to say.
Connecticut. They lived in the neighborhood of Bellhaven. That's a cute little name.
That is a cute name.
An exclusive community where violent crime was uncommon. Another family living in Bellhaven was the Skakel family. Martha Moxley became friends with 2 of the Skakel boys. 15-year-old Michael, and 17-year-old Tommy. The Skackles were cousins of the Kennedys through the marriage of Ethel Skackle and Robert F. Kennedy.
Whoa.
Yeah. When I seen that, I was like, what? Like, dang.
It's such a small world sometimes.
Martha Moxley recorded some interactions with the Skackles in her diary. In one entry, she wrote about 17-year-old Tommy Skackle. She wrote, quote, "Went driving in Tom's car, and I was practically sitting on Tom's lap. He kept putting his hand on my knee." In another entry, she was particularly concerned with Michael's behavior. The month before things decided to happen, I'm not going to go into detail.
I think I know this one.
Do you?
I think.
On September 19th, Martha wrote, quote, "Michael was so totally out of it that he was being a real ass. I really have to stop going over there." And this is what makes me sad, because she went back over there.
Follow your gut.
I know. And she literally wrote, like, "I really have to stop going over there. Just don't go back over there.
Follow your gut. Don't go over there.
Please,
you don't have to be a people pleaser.
Don't do it. If your heart is telling you don't go back over, don't go back over.
Always listen to your gut.
Always listen to it. You think you should stop going over? Stop going over. Please, we beg you.
Yeah.
Follow your instincts, everybody.
Yeah, and your intuition.
Yes.
Trust yourself.
On the night of October 30th, 1975, Martha Moxley went to the Skackle house to hang out. This would be the last time she was seen alive.
No. Yeah. Turn around.
I know.
Don't
go.
Don't go.
I know. I just know she was so sweet, too. It makes me sad.
Yeah.
The next afternoon on Halloween, Martha Moxley's body was found under a tree near the back of her family's property. She had been attacked near her driveway and dragged to that spot by the tree.
Oh my god, she didn't even get that far.
No. Investigators believe she was killed between 9:30 and 10 p.m. the night before. Martha Moxley had been beaten and stabbed with a Tony Anna golf club. And also I looked those up, and those things are like hard iron.
How the heck do you stab somebody with it?
No, I think they hit her with that.
Oh, okay.
Stabbed her.
Oh, okay. I was like, how do you stab somebody with? I mean, I guess it's possible, but that would...
But yeah, they beat her with that. And when I tell you, like, I literally looked it up, and those things are like, I swear it was like almost $1 million for them. Like, it was literally insane.
What is wrong with you to do that?
I know.
And a golf club?
And it wasn't even just like any golf club. That thing weighed like tons. Like, that thing, like, I know, because I literally looked it up and just, even, like, you could look at it and know that thing weighed tons. Like,
yeah, just by the material.
Police later found a matching golf club from the same set on the Skackle property. The golf club she was struck with shattered from the force of the blows.
What the?
Yeah.
How hard are you hitting her with it? What?
And that thing literally weighs like tons. Like, I can't even imagine. It's terrifying.
I have no words.
Since Martha Moxley was last seen with the Skackles, police looked to them for accounts of what occurred that night. Michael Skackle told police at 9:30 p.m. he left Martha and Tommy to go to his cousin Jimmy's house and returned home around 11:30 p.m. and went straight to bed. Tommy Skackle was an initial suspect and reportedly the last person to see Martha Moxley alive. He told investigators she went home shortly after Michael left at 9:30 p.m. Ken Littleton, the Skackle family tutor, said Tommy was watching TV with him around 10 p.m. and he noticed nothing unusual about Tommy. No new information was given, and the case went cold for 25 years.
You gotta be kidding me.
25 years. That's part of why this case makes me literally livid.
So this happened in like 74, you said,
Yeah.
right? 75. And then 25 years later, that would be what, like 1995? No. It's right there in front of your faces.
I know, literally. It makes me so angry. And wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. In 1995, a leaked document from an investigation ordered by Rustin Skakel pointed a finger at Michael Skakel for the first time. Michael told the investigators he didn't go straight to bed after he returned home from his cousin's house. He said,
of course he didn't.
Yeah, of course he didn't. He said he went back out, climbed a tree outside of Martha Moxley's room, and disturbingly, disgustingly pleasured himself. That's disgusting. You're disgusting. What is wrong with you?
Gross.
You're nasty.
So I'm just laughing at how you said that.
You're nasty.
Ugh. How about you not? Just go home.
Yeah.
Go to bed like you said you're gonna do. Or said you did.
In this also, seriously. Reports began to circulate that he was attending a reform school back in 1978. Michael Skakel had confessed to killing Martha Moxley.
You're just gonna let him go for freaking 20 years? Because
25. What is wrong with you? Gregory Coleman was one student who alleged Michael confessed to him saying, quote, "I'm going to get away with murder. I'm a Kennedy."
You're not, though.
You're not, though.
You're not, though.
You're a Skakel.
And, report that. If your friend says something like that, say something.
Exactly.
They're not kidding.
And this just came out 25 years later?
Why did you hold that back for that long?
Makes me angered. I'm angered.
I'm heated. I'm salty.
It gets even worse. You're gonna be real salty at the end of this, like me.
I'm about to fight this Michael.
Same. Michael Skakel is charged with bludgeoning Martha Moxley to death in 1975. He surrenders to police in Greenwich. His trial began in May 2002. On August...
You mean 1995?
Yep, 1995. I didn't mean to put 1975.
I got you.
Yeah. I'm glad you noticed that. On August 30th, 2002, Michael Skakel was sentenced to 20 years to life for killing Martha Moxley. He was 41 years old. Wait for it. In 2013, a Connecticut judge ordered a new trial for Michael Skakel, ruling his original lawyer had not represented him effectively. After spending over 11 years behind bars, Michael was released from prison.
Oh my God.
Exactly. That's exactly my reaction. I'm so mad.
He wasn't represented well or whatever, but he killed this girl. So we're just gonna release him from prison.
And half the people, I've seen these articles, believe that he didn't do it. And I don't know how you can believe he didn't do it when his friend literally said that he confessed to doing it.
Yeah.
And there was so much proof. I don't even understand how anybody could not believe that he did it. There was literally so much proof.
And Martha was how old? 16, you said? Or was I wrong by saying that?
15.
15.
Yeah.
And then that means that he would have been what? Because it was 25 years. He was 41. He would have been the same age? Or am I making that up? He was 17, right? 17?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
Just, why do they always let the murderers go?
I know.
They're like, oh, you didn't do it. You weren't represented great. So we're just going to let you go. You could kill somebody again like that.
Yeah.
With a golf club and be brutal and horrible and disgusting and
I know.
Awful and
literally
all the gross stuff in the world.
They also decided not to have a second trial. So he's literally out there free. So yeah.
Oh my God.
John Moxley said Friday, yeah. John Moxley, what? Said that he still believes Michael Skakel killed his sister, but he and their mother, Dorothy, now 88, are at peace with the decision to not seek a second trial. That makes me so sad.
So wait, he was he was related to her?
That was Martha Moxley's dad.
Oh. What the heck is wrong with you?
Oh, wait. Hold on.
It's sister. That's why I was confused.
Why does that say that? Wait, that's so weird. Oh, duh. John was... I forgot. The dad's name was John and the brother's name was John. That was her brother.
Oh, okay. I was like Michael wasn't her brother?
I was thinking in my head, I'm like, did I like mess up? And I'm like, no, wait, that John Moxley, that was her brother.
Okay. I got confused.
He still believes that Michael killed his sister.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And
okay.
Their mother, Dorothy. Yeah.
Michael, you're a terrible person.
Yes, you are.
We hate
you. We hate you all. We hate all three of you.
All the bad people.
Decided to do these terrible things.
Yeah. Like, why do that?
I know.
Could have just not been a bad person. You could have just went home, went to bed.
Exactly. Screw you, Rodney. Screw you, Ronald.
Screw you, Michael.
And screw you, Michael. We hate you.
It sucks that two of them got...
I know.
Free.
It makes me so mad. You have no idea. I'm so mad.
Wow. I am angered.
Me, 3. So yeah, that's all for the 3 Halloween catastrophes that decided to happen in the hands of terrible people. So,
because people don't know how to be decent people.
Yeah. Exactly.
I just still can't believe that Ronald was trying to murder his kids.
I know.
And he succeeded with the one. Like, I can't even understand that. I just can't.
Timothy was so cute too.
I know. What is wrong with you?
I know.
So if you want to see pictures of all the beautiful people, Timothy and Martha
and Yoshi,
you can go to our social medias at Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Dreadfully Twisted Podcast. If you want to send us your stories or cases you would like us to cover, it could be paranormal or true crime, you can email us at dreadfullytwistedpodcast@gmail.com, or you can comment on our Reddit page or /dreadfullytwistedpod. You can listen anywhere you listen to podcasts. We are on Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora Radio, Samsung Podcasts. Not Apple Music, Apple Podcasts. I say that every time.
Say that every time.
Every time.
I didn't even notice too. That's the funniest part.
We're just singing now, guys. We make music. You can listen anywhere you listen to podcasts. Please share us with your family and friends.
Yes.
If you do listen on Spotify and everything, because I only really know Spotify and Pandora, please like it, download it, share it. Do everything you can to help the podcast get out there, please. Yes. It really helps us and helps us stay relevant in the charts, and we really, 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 really appreciate it. And if you could just rate us 5 stars.
And send us to your friends and family, please.
Yes, please.
And shout us out and like our
Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok stuff. Yes. We really appreciate it.
Your interactions help.
Yes, your interactions help, so please interact with us. You can ask us questions, you can refer cases, send us your stories if you have any stories, paranormal, true crime. I would love to share those. Our 50th episode's coming up. You can always make it all about you guys. That would be fun.
Yes.
So do all that, please, and please keep listening to us. We appreciate it. I know sometimes talking is hard, but
it's hard.
Bear with us. And we love you guys, and just be a good person.
We love you.
And we will see you guys next week. Bye.